Bad Batch Season 3 Episode 5, titled The Return, sees Crosshair return to the group, but also to the planet and outpost where so much of his inner struggle began. It was the perfect setting for confronting his demons and his dark theme. This is Star Wars Music Analysis.
Do it.
Omega's theme begins the episode with a variation in flute as we see her peacefully resting. I was actually surprised that this didn't pick up with the tension that was left behind at the end of last week's episode. This peaceful music juxtaposes what we saw and heard last. A variation of her theme is taken up by the clarinet next as she asks about Crosshair.
Where's Crosshair?
He wasn't on the ship when we woke up.
Next, we hear a peaceful version of Crosshair's theme, and I'm beginning to think that we totally just missed any hashing it out that this group did between episode 4 and 5. We see some glimpses of this discourse as the music is absent, but it's still a letdown.
They don't trust me.
As Echo arrives, a brief fanfare in the strings announces him before Hunter does as well. As Crosshair mentions the outpost, a variation of the Bad Batch theme comes in very softly, outlining its beginning of the minor scale.
It's Echo!
Perfect.
I was surprised that no music entered as Tech was mentioned, but the brief moment of silence also felt very appropriate.
I'm older than
Omega's theme continues to be used to show love and compassion as she jokes a bit with Crosshair while Hunter continues to give him the cold shoulder. As Wrecker hands Crosshair his armor, his dark theme enters. The juxtaposition of Omega's theme with his own dark theme encapsulates the conflict that is inside of Crosshair. The guilt and inability to make right his mistakes versus the compassion and connection that he's receiving from Omega. His theme continues lightly, like a ghost haunting his thoughts as we approach the ice planet that was the setting of the Season 2 episode titled The Outpost. Crosshair's theme was very heavily used in that episode as he fought his way through the ice tundra, and it was during that episode that something inside of him truly began to change. Now, he's returning to that place and those memories, and the music is returning with him, reconnecting us to those dark times. But, and I was waiting for this moment, as Crosshair exits the ship in his armor, the dark theme has been set against a major harmonic setting. Suddenly, there is hope in something that was hopeless, light where there was once only darkness. But also notice how Crosshair's armor represents him in other ways. It still looks like what their armor did in Season 1, before they went rogue and changed their look. It's also not scratched up and beaten up like Hunter and Wrecker's armor. It's a representation that while Crosshair is back with the group, he's different from them still, and not a real part of the group yet. The fact that he has a theme at all further symbolizes this, since Wrecker and Hunter do not have themes except for the theme used by the entire group. Crosshair's past will always be a part of his future. The drones that enter next as Crosshair and Hunter argue are unsettling. The interesting thing about drones is that they can be very relaxing and meditative. But when they create constant and changing dissonance, or when a single drone within a texture continues to swell out of the texture, they can begin to overwhelm our senses. The Kyers employ that tactic here to add subtle but clear tension to the scene. The drones continue as they enter the base, and it almost feels as though the solo cello, present last time we were here, is passing between Hemlock's theme and the Bad Batch theme. The mented motifs from the Bad Batch theme continue lightly as they work to bring power back to the computer. As Crosshair finds the helmets of his fallen comrades, his theme once again returns along with more of the memories from his time at the outpost. As Tech plugs the tablet into the computer, more energetic music with forward momentum enters, but it's quickly replaced as the low rumble foreshadows something coming. As Hunter confronts Crosshair, Crosshair's dark theme enters a bit more as he's asked to dredge up those memories in full. But again, this is quickly interrupted by the ice worm that breaks through the ground where they're standing.
I killed an Imperial officer.
Move!
As they work to escape, haunting drones and low energetic music move back and forth, keeping the tension fresh and present in two distinctly different ways.
Not alone. We'll do it together.
You sure about that?
As the worm closes in on them, the strings continue in ostinato, keeping tension in the energy of rhythmic repetition. As the beacon becomes online, the music stops along with the worm, and the tension instantly dissipates. As Hunter and Crosshair look at each other, the soft string swell along with the Bad Batch theme in the horn is all we need to know that the rift between these two has begun to mend. Whether it's fully mended or not will be left for future episodes. As Echo consoles Omega, a variation of her theme plays. It's not exactly her theme, as half steps and whole steps are replacing each other, but this is also an opposite moment where someone is actually consoling Omega, and not the other way around, so it fits while ensuring that her theme doesn't become overused and stale.
You got out of there.
The silence is heavy as Crosshair looks on. As he confronts his choices once more, his dark theme enters again to accompany those choices and memories.
Nobody really understood what was happening back then.
But Hunter says what was always going to need to be said. Those choices, those actions, weren't really Crosshair. They were the chip, and for these clones to hold themselves or other clones responsible for what they did would be unfair, because these weren't their choices. As Hunter reassures Crosshair, a very augmented version of the Bad Batch theme plays in the horn before giving way to one final call of Crosshair's theme, signaling his own control of the situation. He leaves this planet once again changed, but this time it's on his own terms, once again in control of his purpose.
All we can do is keep trying to be better. And who knows?
But I would absolutely love to know what all of you think as well. Do you feel there was a proper amount of tension between Crosshair and Hunter, or were you disappointed that this seems to be dealt with just after one episode? Were you excited to see Crosshair confronting his past and demons, and do you think that chapter of his development is over now? Tell me in the comments below what you think. Consider checking out my Patreon page using the link in the description, where you can help support this channel for as little as $1 a month, or download PDFs and MP3s of projects as I complete them, along with other perks at higher tiers. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away, and as always, may the be with you.